might be screaming, no, no, no. All they hear is, who wants cake?
So just like put out your heroin and come in for like 3 minutes. And if you have any coke, save it for worm suicide.
Hey, you're watching Dave TV. I love you so much.
You die now!
Feel the power. Hard rockin' Texas boys. Our ears.
And you believe that we are like each other, part of something that we can't yet discover.
Talk to my younger self now. I'd say, don't take nothing for granted, kid. You haven't seen just how bad things can get.
I'm the first and I'm not the last. As my crimson spills out on the grass. Since May's red tan light, my woman have found it plus someday. I'm gonna fucking snap. My videos you talk.
Dave's and Dave.
Dave's and Dave.
Dave's and Dave. Dave's and Dave. Dave's and Dave.
Good afternoon. Welcome to CapZeyeZ. My name is Brady Black. I'm going to play some songs for you. Rolling around like a tumbleweed, just waiting to catch on fire, burning to feel that spark, yearning for that desire. And this tumbleweed rolls on and on. When the wind hits, loud tones and on, loud past those old pine trees, reminder of a fire so hot, still brings me to my knees. And this tumbleweed rolls on and on. And I've seen it all, what love can do to somebody. These nights get cold, somehow this tumbleweed rolls on and on. This one goes out to an old furry friend of mine who I miss very much. It's called Dougie. Been drinking my nights away, think about you every day. I don't know what to do, but it just sucks here without you. I tried to put my head on straight, tried not to fucking break, but I can't seem to hold it in, 'cause you're not fucking here. And as I walk around the house, thinking you'll be there, but I am lost. You were always my friend, I was there at the end. Been drinking my nights away, think about you every day. I don't know what to do, but it just sucks here without you. Without you. Without you. Without you. When I look around the house, thinking you'll be there, but I am lost. You were always my friend, I was there at the end. Been drinking my nights away, think about you every day. Well, I don't know what to do, but it just sucks here without you. Been drinking my nights away, think about you every day. I don't know what to do, but it just sucks here without you. It just sucks here without you. To Dougie. All right, here's one about the old stomping grounds, which I grew up on. It's called 9 Square Miles. Could have been any date in 1998, with the woods getting drunk. Well, if you would have asked me then if I would miss those days, I would say, hey, good luck. 'Cause there ain't nothing to do, sit here and get drunk with you, then talk about the future. So far gone are those days, a whole memory erased, a generation come and gone. 'Cause we were spending our times in a tiny town. We were losing our minds, we were finding our sound. We were dying every day, we were born again, until 9 square miles of nothing. By springtime of 99, so much had already changed. My dreams for wishing became my ambition, then pulled me away. Then time went on, then the distance grew, and I was never around. Seems like a lifetime now, I can't remember how we even got here. 'Cause we were spending our times in a tiny town. We were losing our minds, we were finding our sound. We were dying every day, we were born again, until 9 square miles of nothing. Life is a journey and I'm traveling then life is a battle that I'm conquering. Then I have to believe that there is more to this. Yeah, I have to believe that there's more to this. And I still do. Hope you guys are in the mood for some whistling. To a place, I wanna see a new face. I wanna replace how I feel today. Like I don't need to burn, but I know that it's something that I haven't done. We're never gonna learn how not to be so concerned with this mess. Loneliness, I digress. Can you drown standing on the ground? It'll make no sound as all the air slips out. Loneliness, I digress. And can you drown standing on the ground? It'll make no sound as all the air slips out. Whatever I did, whatever was wrong, I'd do it again. No longer concerned, 'cause I refuse to be held down by you. What you expect, you won't get from me. Oh, me. A shot in the dark, some tables have turned. I feel no remorse, no longer concerned, 'cause I refuse to be held down by you. what you expect, you won't get from me. We can't live forever, so this is the here and now. Sure, we all make mistakes, and sometimes we're better off. And this might sound crazy, but crazy's been going around and around and around and around and around and around. All right, cool. This is gonna be my last one. It's called People Pleaser, which is something I guess I deal with. So we're navigating through that one. You can't be everything to everyone in your life. You're bound to let some down. You're bound to let someone down. These are the days that we fall to broken pieces. Thank you, guys.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to CapZeyeZ. We are here with a dear friend, Brady Black.
Hey.
Despero fame.
That's right. That's right.
It's been a minute, but...
it has been a minute. How are you? Thanks for having me.
So good,
Thank
man.
you for letting me come and perform on here. It's a super cool
man.
experience.
This has been kind of the youth of this rebirth of CapZeyeZ. You noticed I got with you like right away.
That's true.
You're someone I wanted to get in the
awesome.
loop.
Yeah, and that's totally awesome.
I appreciate you being available for it.
Yeah,
so,
hell yeah, dude.
It's been a little challenge to do gigs. You think that we got through COVID, and then all of a sudden, it's still here.
It's still here. Yeah, absolutely. Myself and then Dave, who's performing next, we both got it at the same time.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. It was really sucky.
Yeah. Did you do okay?
Yeah, I was fine. I never felt like really sick, but I definitely slept like a ton, and it was just like a head swimming thing. It sucked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was aware of it once. I know
Yeah.
I had it for sure. But
Yeah.
it's a crazy world, man.
It is.
So when'd you get to Austin? What brought you here? What's your history?
Wow. I moved here March of 1999.
March
So,
is a little thing going on in town.
yeah. I wasn't that aware of it when I moved here. I mean, I was aware of South by, but definitely not participating in 99.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been playing music here for 24 years in different bands and stuff. The Back Room, Red Eye Fly, all those Red River places,
Yeah,
just the whole thing. It's
And
been a
we're-
wild ride.
Still blessed to have a wealth of places to play.
Absolutely. It's crazy how much of that has moved out of downtown.
Mm-hmm.
But there's still places to play. We're really thankful for that.
And that's a really unique time for a musician of your age and of genres that you like and play to come to Austin. You've seen a lot of things happen in that time, I'm quite sure.
Absolutely. Yeah.
The scene as we know it today was maybe even being born when you got here. Some of those people.
Oh, for
Not
sure.
to age you.
No,
but-
no doubt. It's definitely seen it run through many cycles. Some of them being, I guess, more healthy than others. I'm not going to say which ones.
Where I'm going.
Right. But right now, like the punk scene, I would say is about the healthiest one that I've ever been a part of. Like, there doesn't seem to be any like competitiveness or anything like that. Or at one point in time, we were all worried, like, oh, they have a banner, or like, oh, they have this specific type of management or lawyer. There doesn't seem to be any of that stuff anymore. It's just everybody just wants to hang out and support each other, which is awesome.
I remember, it'd be like, oh, they're playing the Back Room. Okay, so we need to book a gig somewhere down on Red River.
That's right.
We're going to pull their crowd.
That's right. No, totally. Yeah. Or being like, are we cool enough to play emos? And no, for a long time. And then you get in and you're like, finally, we're cool enough,
I know, right?
Yeah, wild ride.
Wild rides for sure, man. So today is, as you mentioned, a very healthy scene in town, a lot of great venues, and even newer ones coming up all the time.
I'm excited to see them, I'm excited to spend some time in those rooms and see how they handle things and how long they can last,
I think one thing I can complain about is parking is much worse.
Parking is about as bad as it's ever been. Yeah. And I honestly, think, this probably isn't rocket science, but what killed so much downtown venues is it got too expensive to go down there and park.
Absolutely.
Especially if you're going to throw back a couple of drinks and, you're like, well, I can't leave my car here overnight. Things like that. And so that's why places that have their own parking lots, I think, are like flourishing.
Absolutely.
I
remember when you could just park in front of whatever club, or at least within a walk from there, and there were meters, and that was it, and it was a good deal. But now it's like everything's during this time only, and you're going to be towed, and you can't leave it overnight because they don't want you to be safe getting home.
That's absolutely right. Right. At the end of the day, I guess it comes down to money. You know.
Absolutely. I understand that certain cities, New York is going to be the first, are actually charging a toll to drive downtown. Not a toll road on the normal streets, certain hours, they're going to charge money to drive downtown.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I guess we'll see the rideshare business even totally, which I fully support. But it'll even, can we get an Uber that'll carry all of our gear downtown to the club and then pick us back up,
Exactly, man.
It's wild.
So what would you say got you to play music? Was it the music you listened to? Did you want to get all the chicks? When did you start and why?
I think when I was in high school in the 90s, all these punk bands and stuff got famous and they all got really rich. And I think I was like, damn, I want to jump on that train.
Nice.
But then after being here for a couple of years and realizing the reality of working on songs and spending time in practice rooms and I grew up in a really small town. We didn't have MTV and stuff, so really coming to a place where you're seeing it really happen in action and being like, oh, I just want to be the best songwriter I can be. I just want to contribute to my friends the best I can be. And a lot of those dreams of fame and money just sort of disappeared, of being well, I can continue to do this forever. Probably going to be poor, but it's fine. You know what I mean?
There'll always be 9 square miles.
That's right. That's right. With 16 churches in those 9 miles. Right? That's right. But yeah, just like working on I hate it sounds pretentious, but working on the songs and the craft and just trying to be the best version of it I can be, you know.
It's far from pretentious knowing your material and hearing what you're giving us, man. I'm a fan. And,
awesome, thank you.
I love what you do, and it comes across as passionate.
Thank you.
So, you do sing about some pretty personal stuff.
I do. I typically, that's, what draws out my inspiration, I guess, or, the ideas.
And in most cases, I ask folks, it is pretty similar answers. It helps free the demons. But getting this out in front of people, is that the case? Or it takes a lot to bare your soul like that in my mind, because I'm not a performer. I just can't imagine singing about my biggest disasters in front of people, But
for me, I think I just want to write something that's honest and something that I am really passionate about. Mm-hmm. I think that for me personally, in my brain, if I was writing stuff that wasn't as personal, I don't think I would enjoy it as much. I wouldn't get as much out of it for me.
Yeah.
So,
totally. And Despero, what's going on?
Well, we got a record we're trying to put out. It's like a 7-inch, an EP, I guess. And we're just trying to navigate post-COVID and trying to figure out where we belong as far as getting back on the road and, finding all of our permanent members that want to, still be, involved.
Live the dream?
Live the stupid dream.
Yeah.
And, COVID was long and hard, but, we're still jamming and writing songs and loving each other.
And it's tough, as you mentioned, the music business, as it were, is not really a business anymore.
No.
And you mentioned, doing singles. I hear people doing EPs. There's still albums. I'm a big fan of the album.
I love an album.
The feeling all wrapped up in 10 or 12 songs. But
that's right.
Merch, you get out there on the road, how do you fill your tank?
Merch.
Yeah.
Merch mostly, we found that in the DIY punk area, people will buy a $10 shirt and give you $20.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of that stuff going on. There's a lot of you're going to crash at our house. There's food there. Mm-hmm. It's, there's a lot of community in that world, which, we would not be a band if it wasn't.
Absolutely.
Try to pay that kind of stuff forward the best we can.
Yeah, I see that here, man. I know a lot of times when they can, and there's a cover and some money earned, and there's a touring act coming through with the local openers, they're all like, take our $7. It's okay.
Right. Yeah, no doubt. For sure. I mean, if we're playing a local show, I got work in the morning, and I don't mind giving what, if there's a band on tour, then, give them the money. I mean, if you can spare it.
Yeah. I mean, if it's a knockout gig, of course, we need to talk about some splits.
Right, no doubt. Yeah, but if we're, making $25, that's not going to make or break us,
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
You have any heroes out there that we might not have heard of in these towns that you visit that we should look up?
Yeah, absolutely. There's, in San Diego, there was a really good scene that influenced me a lot. There was a band called Casket, which is really good. Now it's Matt Casket and the Breaks, really talented drummer, songwriter. In the Northwest, there's this band called Burn, 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 who we helped put out their record and have a little community with them. And, there's little lighthouses in each little district of the country, and influenced by all of them.
Amazing how some of the smallest towns and smallest places bring out the most amazing talent.
In the Valley, South Texas, like McAllen and Harlingen, some of the best punk rock in the country. And I mean, every band is better than the next. Mm-hmm. And they all play in each other's bands and stuff, but that's a really inspiring place to go to.
Absolutely, yeah.
And just soak it in of being wow,
Certain aspect of how hungry are you,
Right, and just how much do you love playing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of folks that may have been connected. I've been seeing a couple pop up on social media because, that's their platform only.
For sure.
Because they're not connected to people. They're like, punk rock's dead. I'm like, dude, what in the hell are you smoking? Like,
right. Or you'll go to see the Bouncing Souls or somebody and the place is sold out and you're like, where are all these people, on a
Thursday.
regular... Exactly. But everybody's got their own lives and,
I
understand not everybody's plugged in. But those are the people who I think that it's dead.
Yep. Absolutely. Exactly. There's a lot of people on fire here in Austin. We're lucky, although it is very saturated. We are lucky to have media people, whether it be social media types or access TV types or public radio. There's a lot of support for music here that is from people who are connected to the scene.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
They know what's up. So,
yeah. And you take refuge in those people,
Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. People like yourself.
Thank you, man. And I know there's a lot to be said. I definitely could go on for quite a bit, whether it's people with the TikTok blogs, people making little documentaries are going on.
Yeah.
All of it. So
for sure, it's very cool.
Where can we find Despero online? Is that a good place to look? What?
Yeah, I mean, we're on Spotify and stuff, and like places where all music is found.
Yep.
You can get our stuff on Bandcamp.
Yep.
That's where we sell. That's where our online store is. And just through social medias, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. We're always easy to get connected to. We're always easy to contact.
Yeah.
And we love meeting new people and like-minded people.
You doing any more unplugged shows like I've asked you to do? Anything like that on your plate?
In July, I'm doing a short run to the Rio Grande Valley, mostly because I want to go to the beach. And so I'm booking a few dates. It'll be like San Antonio, Houston, and McAllen, and then I'll spend a couple days at the beach.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm actually demoing songs right now to work on a record. I don't know how long that's going to take because it's at my own pace, but hopefully we'll knock it out pretty quick.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's Brady Black, you guys. If you just tuned in, it's CapZeyeZ. He's played some numbers for us today, and I really appreciate it. Keep your eye out for Brady's material. Keep your eye out for Despero, and support your scene. Thanks for coming.
Awesome, Dave. Thank you so much, man.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate it.
You got it.
This song is called What Crossed Your Mind, and by Old Bones Break Easy. Another day, another night, wondering what I could have done to make it right. If I had asked, would you have said, knowing full well where that night would end? Before you left, what crossed your mind? I hope that it was everything you thought you'd find. I hate to hold you, but I can't let go. So many things I want you to know. I know that it's selfish to wish that I mattered more than the pain that you were going through. Sometimes I wonder if it could be different. Another day, another night, wondering what I could have done to make it right. If I had asked, would you have said, knowing full well where that night would end? Before you left, what crossed your mind? I hope that it was everything you thought you'd find. I hate to hold you, but I won't let go, so I can tell you This is a solo song that I haven't quite got fully, but it's enough. It's called You Mean Coffee? I enjoy long walks on the beach. after the sun goes down, being anywhere that you are around. Coffee after the sun goes down. I'm easygoing and genuine. Oh, please, will you be my Valentine? I'm easygoing and genuine. Oh, please, will you be my Valentine? I'm looking for someone I can be myself around. Help me find my heart in the lost and found. Someone I can be myself around. Help me find my heart in the lost and found. I love going out and having fun and staying in and watching an old TV rerun. I love traveling to places that I have never been. Spontaneous adventures, never knowing when. Coffee after the sun goes down, being anywhere that you are around. Coffee after the sun goes down. I'm looking for someone I can be myself around. Help me find my heart in the lost and found. Someone I can be myself around. Help me find my heart in the lost and found. I'm easygoing and genuine. Oh, please, will you be my Valentine? I'm easygoing and genuine. Oh, please, will you be my Valentine? I'm easygoing and genuine. Oh, please, will you be my Valentine? Coffee after the sun goes down. This is a dropped out song. It's from our latest record, Get Lost. It's called Something You Used to Say. We refer to it as Rewind. It's been 2 whole years and a couple of months, and when I think about you, it all comes back at once. Feels like it's only been a couple of days. I'll hear a song or I'll say a phrase, something that you used to say. Still can't believe you're gone. I can't call you up and talk to you. I miss the sound of your voice. Could I have convinced you there was a better choice? You'll never know just how much I miss you. I could get lost thinking, wishing I could go back and change your mind, but life doesn't have a rewind. It's been over 700 days, and I can count more than 700 ways. I wish that you were still around, but here I am breaking down because you still mean so much to me. I still can't believe you're gone. I can't call you up to tell you all of the things that remind me of you. I always thought you'd be around to tell you how much I love you. I could get lost thinking, wishing I could go back and change your mind, but life doesn't have a rewind. I could get lost thinking, wishing I could go back doesn't have a rewind. I could get lost thinking, wishing I could go back and change your mind, beg for you to find something to make you stay. This is another new one that I'm working on for solo. Passable. I feel like a creep, and that's the last thing that I want you to think of me. I try to tell my heart that there's no reason to be all flustered whenever I think of you. 'Cause there will never be a day where you're thinking of me too. So don't get all invested. I know I have attachment issues. I'll get obsessed if the habit continues, but I find it so hard to get you off my mind. And I just think it'd be better if our powers combined. We could be a power couple. I'll try to make you laugh, or at least chuckle, and I will do my best to lift you higher and give you anything your heart desires. You and I could be an unstoppable force. Yeah, you and I could be an unstoppable force. I know I have attachment issues. I'll get obsessed if the habit continues, but I find it so hard to get you off my mind. And I just think it'd be better if our powers combined. We could be a power couple. I'll try to make you laugh, or at least chuckle, and I will do my best to lift you higher and give you anything your heart desires. You and I could be an unstoppable force. Yeah, you and I could be an unstoppable force. And I'll sing to you until my throat is hoarse. I feel like a creep, and that's the last thing that I want you to think of me. But I guess I would take it if you just think of me. But I know that you will never think of me. I highly doubt that you will ever even notice me. This is another dropped out song from Get Lost. I'm lying awake in my bed, 'cause I can't get you out of my head. I'm pretty sure you wish that I was dead. I can't remember the last time you spoke to me, and now I'm wishing that you were close to me, while I'm probably the last person on earth that you'd want to see. How did it get so bad? What did I do to make your heart so sad? All I did was try to make you happy. When did it go so wrong? Now I'm writing you this stupid song. All I did was try to make you happy. So many things inside my head, I can't sleep, thinking about all the promises I could have married you. But you were the one who wasn't ready. I could have married you. I'm lying awake in my bed, 'cause I can't get you out of my head. I'm pretty sure you wish that I was dead. I can't remember the last time you spoke to me, and now I'm wishing that you were close to me, while I'm probably the last person on earth that you'd want to say. How did it get so bad? What did I do to make your heart so sad? All I did was try to make you happy. When did it go so wrong? Now I'm writing you the stupid song. All I did was try to make you happy. All I did was try to make you happy. All I did was try to make you happy. This song is on every record. It's called Heart Attack. It's called Coronary Thrombosis, and I forget the third one. But yeah, it's a hit. I really, really, really let myself go. You don't have to tell me, 'cause I already know. I really, really, really let myself go. I feel so disgusting. I fear that I might blow. I know right now I've gotta pick up the slack before I die of a heart attack. I know right now I've gotta pick up the slack before I die of a heart attack. I really, really, really let myself go. I really hate looking at myself. I really, really, really let myself go. I've gotta start considering my health. Over the years I've gotten so overwhelmed, it's not a reason, it's just an excuse. I've gotta reverse the negative effects of the years of self-abuse. I really, really, really let myself go. I feel so disgusting, I fear that I might blow. I really, really, really let myself go. Pick up the slack before I die of a heart attack. I know right now I've gotta pick up the slack before I die of a heart attack. 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 Before I die of a heart attack.
4, 3, 2.
Hey, what's up, man? Y'all are watching CapZeyeZ. We are taped weekly in the bowels of East Austin, believe it or not. We had been doing this show since about 1990, and then it went away for a minute and pulled back in. And I'm here with friends on a weekly basis that come to share their soul in a lot of their cases. Today, Dave Cavallo. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How are you?
It's good to see you, man. Thank you for doing these.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
His loud band has dropped out.
Yes.
You also, well, I shouldn't say, because I bet Old Bones Break Easy are about to get loud.
We are. And, we have your son playing guitar, and Kurt from his other band, The Butts, on guitar as well. Our first show ever as Old Bones Break Easy.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
And it's a birthday thing, right?
It is. I am turning 42 which I thought it was funny. My 21st birthday is having its 21st birthday, so I was like, I got to do something. And so every band that I asked to play is playing, so
perfect.
It's awesome. I'm excited.
It's a great show you've lined up. Just for the viewers, if they can't make it or want to go?
Action Frank from Houston, Oldie Hawn from Corpus, Capitalist Kids, which is one of my favorite bands from here, and Dead Lions. Kick Butt Coffee. What a lineup, man.
And so this is the first time. So I guess to back it up a little bit, so what we're doing today, billing is Dave Cavallo. Now, it's a little different than what you're doing with Old Bones Break Easy. It's a little different than what you're doing with Dropped Out.
Right.
Some clarity for the folks at home?
Well, I started to do solo stuff as Old Bones Break Easy, full band during the pandemic, really, like as an actual thing, just to waste time, because lockdown, got to do something. So I went through all my old catalog and I was re-recording stuff as a full band, and then I never really actually put it together, but I wanted to start doing songs for hire, like write songs for people.
Sure.
So I did Dave Cavallo music, and I think that's gonna turn into like just a solo thing. And 'cause whenever I play acoustic, they always just put my name. They never ask like Dropped Out acoustic or Old Bones acoustic. They just Dave Cavallo. So I guess it's just kind of official now that Dave Cavallo is my solo stuff.
That's awesome. The tunes that you played kind of did spread across a little bit of that whole history. And with this birthday show you have coming up with Old Bones Break Easy, is that the one-off? You're going to be putting a band together? What's your thoughts on that?
I thought it'd be kind of fun and cool just to do it maybe once a year. Maybe it's just my birthday band.
That's a perfect idea. Yeah.
Because me and Tron have Dropped Out, and Kurt and Will have the Butts. Yeah. So maybe if there's nothing going on, we can do something. But I don't know. Once a year is kind of funny.
That's a band that I really enjoy seeing you guys with. Dropped Out in the Butts is a great bill. Of course, we had Brady play, and I love to see Despair on those bills. Great. Lends itself to a really nice family of music in this town. Who are some of your favorites to play with?
As I said, the Capitalist Kids, the Butts, Despero, Radnar, Brake Lights, who Charlie, their singer bass player, is now playing bass for us as well.
That's cool. How long have you been playing in Austin?
I moved here in 2012, and I played acoustically at Red Eyed Fly a few times, and then I didn't actually start playing punk rock until 2013. I joined a band called No Holiday, and I was in that for a bit when the guitar player singer in that with me and a guy named Andre started Dropped Out, and then I kind of didn't want to play bass anymore, so I just did Dropped Out full time. And then Will, your son, ended up joining that band, so me and him were in a band together, but not at the same time.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah. So, were you playing music before you got to Austin? And
I hadn't done really anything before that since I think 2006, maybe 2007. I was in a band called Curse of the High Ride. We were only a band for maybe 2 or 3 years, and we just kind of broke up. And I struggled to find a band. Yeah. My friend at the time was extremely social anxiety, so it was hard for us to really reach out besides our friend groups, and none of our friends at the time were doing anything, so it just never happened. And then I moved here.
It's tough, man. As you hear in your songs and your lyrics, there's a lot of things that I'll assume maybe are coming from personal life to deal with. It helps you to get out in front of people to express this.
I feel like the way that I approach my lyrics are there's a lot of truth in it, but there's a lot of exaggeration, which I've come to terms with as authors write books, and there's a lot of it's just made up. Yeah. So it's like I see myself as I see the exaggerations and the embellishments as just telling a story, but it's got a lot of like of the heart of like what I'm going through. So I tell myself that so I don't have imposter syndrome all the time.
There you go. Yeah. It feels good from the listener standpoint to hear things that you may have dealt with your own as a listener. That side of the coin, and know that you're not alone. Know that other people are brave enough to get out and talk about it, and that's a good feeling that I think translates through what you're doing. Musically speaking, I always like to ask folks, why did you pick up guitar? Why did you start playing?
I don't remember what the first instrument I played was. I want to say it's guitar. I just vaguely remember my brother borrowing a guitar from a friend, and he didn't really touch it, so I decided I wanted to try it out. So my cousin played guitar, but he lived in New York. I was in California at the time, and he basically told me how to do power chords over the phone. And
absolutely,
that's where I've been. I've been the same ability my entire life.
The safe space.
Yeah.
It's good. That's great. So with the Dropped Out, you do some art. The little guy, tell us about your...
Our ghost Tad came from... There's punk bands like The Descendants, MXPX. I'm sure there's other I can't think of, but they have their little like icons that they've had for forever. And I thought we kind of need one, and I just drew a ghost wearing a flipped up bill, and it just stuck.
Awesome. Thank you guys for tuning in to CapZeyeZ, and keep watching. Tell a friend, tell two friends, they'll tell two friends, they'll tell two friends, they'll tell two friends. Big thanks to Ross Wilson. Mr. Pupetos is in the house tonight. My brother from another mother, Mr. Nathan Oliveras. My other wife, James Woodstock. Old Biddy, call him what you will, just don't call him late. He's amazing people to be working with, and thanks again to Dave and to Brady Black for doing a session today. Y'all rule. Cool.